Hello viewers. Well, it's been some time since I've done any video uploading. Winter just seems to drain the life out of me, make me not want to do much of anything but sit in front of my computer and play games and watch other people's channels. Just finished doing a little updating on my channel, seeing out a little information and whatnot. And well, last work day, there's a small computer shop right next door, and the owner graciously lets me rummage through his scrap bin, and I got a hold of this little jewel. After some looking around online, I actually managed to find out what it is, considering it doesn't actually tell you on the card. It is an 8800 GT, and well, it looks fine physically. Nothing's blown up, broken, cracked. Stock heatsink fan on it. Two DVI ports. Yeah. The GPU is a G92-270-A2, made by NVIDIA. I tried the card in this computer here. It's the slower of my two systems. It's got a Q6600, an ATI X1950 XTX, 512 megabyte, 2 gigabytes of Kingston HyperX GDR2 667, and an Audigy 2 sound card. Oh, and the motherboard is an MSI 975X Platinum. And the power supply is an old one, had for a few years now. It's an OCZ Power Stream 520 watt. 30 amps on the 12 volt rails. It served me well. The on-off switch is not very good. It died on me. Don't know if you can see that. I took it out, so I just hardwired the main line right inside the power supply, so there's no switch at all now. Haven't had a problem since. Other than that, it's been good. Nice little case here. Analog dials. I don't know how to get this one working. It's for decibels or a volume. I don't know. Nothing came with it. That one's temperature and fan speed. It's just simple plastic. It was kind of a cheap case, but I thought it looked nice, so I got it. Of course, 22-inch widescreen to go with it. This one made by BenQ. I'm sure some of you have heard of it. It's a 16 by 9 with a native resolution of 1920 by 1080, I think. And yeah, so take this card out, and I took this card out and I put the 88 GT in, hooked it up, turned the system on, and nothing. The monitor said no signal, blank screen, wouldn't even post. So I started looking around online to see if there's anything I could do to get this card to work, and I came across something called baking the card. where you take the heat sink and everything off, clean all the thermal compound off the RAM and the GPU and anything else it was on, place it upside down in an oven pan and stick it in your oven for 10 minutes, supposedly to remelt all the solder joints in case there's some weak connections where there's microscopic cracks creating bad points. So the second part of this video, I plan to do just that. Hopefully maybe we can revive this card, bring some more life into it. See, 88 GT is not all that bad of a card. I looked up online and it is comparable to my X1950 XTX in performance and everything like that. But this isn't DirectX 10. The 88 GT is, but not that that matters too much to me. Of course, this is my main system. A Thermaltake Aether 3. This case must be like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 years old, maybe more. It's a $300 case, so that's all aluminum. I never use this here. I don't know anyone that ever would. It's just not that convenient. Anything I need plugged in is plugged in the back and just stays there. I don't think that's even hooked up. 4.1 surround sound. 400 watts. Subwoofer down there. 188 watt subwoofer. This whole speaker system is rated to put out 114 decibels. I can't even turn the dial up halfway. It's that loud. I mean, this thing puts out monster sound. It's crazy. And they don't even make these anymore. They're Z560s. But they are good speakers. I like them a lot. And of course, the main rig's also got a 22-inch flat screen. This one made by LG. It's a Flattron L222WT. It's a 16 by 10, so it's got a native resolution of 1680 by 1050. Slightly different than the BenQ, but it works just fine. Nice sharp picture and everything. Main system. Main system's got an i5 750. I think stock is 2.4. Got it overclocked to 3 on a custom water cooling setup. I'll get to that in just a minute. Graphics card is an ATI HD 5850, 1 GB, GDDR4, or sorry, no, I think it's GDDR5 actually. Sound card is an XFi Faculty Extreme Gamer Professional Edition with that XRAM. Don't know if that XRAM really does anything, but it's got it. RAM is, I think it's just generic DDR3. Look it up here on ADA64. Yeah, Samsung. DDR3, 1333, 64-bit, 1.5 volt. Not much, not the high-end stuff, but it's just does what I need to do. The motherboard MSI P55-GD65. I've had MSI motherboards for years now, and I've never really had a problem with them, so I tend to stick with them. I know some people prefer Asus or whatever else is out there, but I prefer MSI, and it serves me well. So, and that's what I use. Custom water cooling. Here, you get your reservoir, a little giant pump, got a fan running off a transformer just to run on low speed. As you can see, it's not running that fast. I can easily stop it with my hand. And an old dehumidifier evaporator. One with the old spiral fins on it, really old. So cleaned it up, use it as a radiator for the cooling setup. I'll open it up here. The water block is a custom homemade design. Inside the case, unlock the side panel. Love those. Keeps a lot of the dirt and crap outside of the computer. Keeps the components nice and cool. Careful not to scratch the nice blue finish. It looks like I need to clean these ones. There we go. The water block is a solid piece of copper, made completely from scratch. I've got an acetylene torch, so I made one up myself rather than trying to find one online somewhere and paying 50 or 60 bucks for one. It's probably not going to be as good as this, or better, who knows. Half of them end up just being aluminum and with a copper bottom or something like that. And it's got an antifreeze water mixture. I can't remember what it is. If it ever develops a leak, it hasn't yet, but if it does, as you can see, I've got what do you call it? You know, the thin plastic you wrap food and stuff in to preserve it. But it's worked good. Had a custom chiller on it at one point, just testing to see what it could do, and with the stock V-core voltage, I was running at over 5 gigahertz at about 5 Celsius under a heavy load, so which is not bad for this custom-made water cooling loop. My temperature's there. And that's about normal. You know, it's better than most air systems would do for a quad core running at 3 gigahertz. I don't think it is right now, but once you get a load under it, it's running at full speed. GPU fan's barely going. But yeah, Alright, so I'll head up, get this set up, and do the second part of this video. Hopefully we can bring this thing back to life. Thanks for watching.